more Jagnums and check it out, man, because Fetty Wapster, man, that's the guy who is the hip-hop Cyclops, okay? I mean, he's the guy with fake dreads, but he's my guy. To be honest, man, Fetty Wap is so dope, man. Like, he's not into the fuckery too much. He just dressed a little bit weird, sometimes borders on the flexible, but he's still keeping it cool. Now, he has announced that he's dropping an album on September 25th. He announced it via the Associated Press. Now, if you guys don't know, he got 3 songs that are dominating the charts. He's doing the best, at least with singles, than any other rapper to date, at least this year. He got 3 songs, 679, Trap Queen, and My Way. They're dominating the fucking charts. So he's putting out an album. Now, the album's coming out 25th. He says it's been done for 2 months. Now, he's boasted that he does 5 songs a day. So I could imagine it's probably going to be all original content. Probably the hit singles will be on like a deluxe version, but probably won't be on the standard version. It's just kind of like politics, how the label gets you to buy the album rather than only buy the pop-in singles. But still, right? It's hard to kind of evaluate or even predict what he's going to sell. Because this is the thing I do, right? You know what I mean? I look at an artist, he's about to put out an album. I kind of check what he's up to, what he's selling, how many people are checking for him, radio rotations, his past work. Let's see what we could predict, okay? Now, when it comes to Fetty Wap, it's a little bit tricky. And I'm going to tell you why. It's 2 reasons, actually. Number one is that when you see an artist, right? And by the way, he's not a one-hit wonder anymore. A lot of people usually like to peg the guy with the big single as a one-hit wonder. He's far from that. He's on like his 4th hit at this point, okay? Now, because of that, you have to think, though. Are people really checking for him, or are people only checking for the singles and just moving on? Because if people are checking for him, he could do great sales. I mean, nowadays it's not even about singles when it comes to moving albums, right? J. Cole, Kendrick, they have proved that's the case. Even A$AP Rocky, right? So it's not about singles, it's about getting people to just fuck with you. Now, we're trying to figure out, are people just fucking with him or are people just fucking with the singles? He got some hot songs, and he also got the stimulus package from Drizzy, okay? Now, the second reason is this. And just kind of bear with me as I try to explain it, because you got to look where these guys are coming from, right? Now, let's look at his label mates. And if you don't know, he signed to 300 Entertainment. Now, you probably heard that before because I mentioned it a lot. That's the same label that Young Thugalicious is signed to, and also the top 3 goons from Gwinnett County, the Migos. Now, as far as their projects that they put out, Young Rich Nation, it did 14,000 raw sales, and when it was 18,000 in cumulative when you add the single sales and streaming. So let's call it 18,000. 18,000 first week for the Migos. We thought they'd do more. We thought they were more hotter in the streets. Young Thug, Barter 6 bumming, yeah, right? We thought he was going to do like at least like maybe 50,000. This motherfucker did 18,000 too. We're like, whoa. Now, just off the correlation that both of them, both Amigos and Young Thug, we thought we were going to do way better, but they didn't, and they're both on 300 Entertainment. I got to then question, man, right now, and this is my official prediction, okay, I'm saying Fetty Wap should sell between 40,000 to 65,000 with this new album. We haven't got a title yet. We haven't got any type of official either single or new single or even a track listing or even a cover. But I'd say 40 to 65,000, which is a pretty big number, but he's killing it on the charts with singles, okay? Now, the fact that he's coming out of 300 Entertainment, that actually might be way out of his league. He might not even get close to that. So we'll see, man. I want you guys to make a prediction, man. But he says he's putting out a new album, and pretty much he also kind of hinted that he might have something coming up with Drizzy, maybe another stimulus package. I know Drake said he was done giving those out, but you never know. Maybe Fetty Wap finessed one. Okay, so get a comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. Are you fucking with this guy at all? And by the way, this is my whole theory on Fetty Wap, okay? I told somebody this one time. I said, Fetty Wap got about 20 hit singles. And they said, what the fuck are you talking about? This is way before. This is when I just got onto Trap Queen. I checked out his entire catalog and I was like, this is hit after motherfucking hit. Now I told people, I say, yo, he got 20 fucking hit singles. And they're like, you're bugging. Now, I said this, I'm not hedging my bet, but this is the important part. He has 20 hits if, number one, he stays in the same style. Number two, his style doesn't get old and people don't want to hear that shit no more. Because he got a bunch of songs with that kind of have the same, yeah, baby, and with the same kind of singing, like he stays kind of in the same range. As long as he stays there, He could keep making hit after hit after hit, but usually hip hop will get tired of something and kind of toss it out the window. We saw what happened. Remember when Ricky Rose came out with "I Think I'm Big Meech"? Larry Hoover, right? That's when Lex Luger was born. Everybody was making that shit. Then kind of people got tired of it, tossed it out the window. Then it was basically the "I'm a boss." Toss that out the window. Okay, so sophisticated. And basically, hip-hop usually tosses out the same thing that kind of sounds too much repetitive. Now, Fetty Wap isn't completely repetitive to me. Sometimes he sound like Chief Keef. Sometimes he sound like like the fucking WB11 Frog. Like, he has a couple of different flows, but he does have a consistent melody that you could kind of always hear. So, only time will tell, man. So, get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. Are you expecting his new album or nah? Get in the comment box. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. Hit that like button. I'm out.